Ever since the beginning of the world, people have wondered what lies at the edge. Explorers, navigators, have traversed the unknown with the goal of finding what lies outside of civilization. In Minecraft, the Farlands are perhaps the game's craziest phenomenon, a giant wall over 10 million blocks from spawn with a strange, seemingly endless structure. Players have been perplexed by this occurrence for years. Some have even tried to venture to this incredible place. KercheMac has been walking for almost 10 years and has been raising money for charity along the way. So far he has raised $445,000 for Child's Play, a charity that improves the lives of children in hospitals through toys and games. However, KercheMac is only about a third of the way there. The only player who's made the entire journey is Kilo Crazy Man. Kilo walked for several hours a day for 264 days to complete this accomplishment. However, it is no longer reachable in current Minecraft versions as it was removed in the Beta 1.8 update. But what about a journey to a different location? What about a journey to the world boundary in modern Minecraft? The similarities to the Farlands are obvious. They are both seemingly unreachable walls that extend sideways for incredibly far distances. However, this has also been reached. A user by the name of Thyman24 used the Baritone mod to travel to the world boundary and stream the journey live on Twitch. The Baritone mod is an AI program that will play the game for you. One such use of this mod is traveling. This mod, along with several other programs, was used to travel through the overworld for 164 non-stop days. However, the mod was imperfect and encountered many problems. It was also not very optimized. Eventually it reached the world boundary and then proceeded to shut off, having completed the first and only known glitchless survival mode journey to the world boundary. But what if you could play Minecraft continuously, without sleep or rest, without need to eat nor exercise? What if you could become a perfect machine and dedicate yourself to traveling to the world boundary? Could you replicate the same journey, and how much quicker could it be done? If you are enjoying the video, subscribing will go a long way towards helping others see content that they enjoy. If you were to travel through the overworld, it would take a similar time to the Baritone AI. Even with having nearly perfect movements and without stopping for a second, it would still take over a month on foot to complete this arduous journey. But how could this be sped up? Using a piston flying machine could possibly be faster due to having no obstacles and not needing to gather food. Using an unbreakable elytra in the overworld with an infinite supply of rockets to make the journey would still take over a week straight. But how can this be done without using creative mode, and are there other ways to go faster? Well, one common way to travel long distances is using the nether roof. The advantages to using this are massive. A perfectly flat plane that travels 30 million blocks in every direction makes it much easier to travel by foot. Additionally, every block in the nether is equal to 8 in the overworld, making travel 8 times as fast. There are no dangerous mobs and no falls. Setting something heavy on the keyboard or using the aforementioned piston flying machine would make it so you don't even need to be at your computer. Despite this, walking or using a flying machine will still take over 10 days to reach the location. Setting the game to peaceful mode will allow you to sprint and sprint jump, decreasing the time to less than 8 and 6 days, respectively. At this point, you can let your computer run while still traveling much faster than the AI. But how can this boundary be reached even faster? Collecting Unbreaking 3 elytras and 73 stacks of level 3 firework rockets should theoretically allow you to get to the world boundary in only 33 hours. However, with this method you will need to stop and repair elytras. This could be done while living a normal life over the span of a few weeks. But what if we were to use glitches to reach the world boundary? Glitched minecarts can travel 4 blocks a second, slower than other methods, but can be done completely AFK and in the background of your computer. All these methods take time and effort to reach the world boundary. But what if I told you there was a way to reach the world boundary in mere seconds? A glitch that makes it possible to travel the entire distance from spawn in less than a minute. Between 1.9 and 1.13, there existed a glitch that would allow you to multiply or divide your coordinates by 8 times, at the cost of an ender pearl, 10 obsidian, and a flint and steel. By jumping and throwing an ender pearl straight down while in a portal on the nether roof, you would teleport to a point where both the x and z coordinates are multiplied by 8. By doing this, anyone can reach the supposedly unreachable. Will you, traveler, reach the world boundary in your own world,